Hey, good to see you. Come in and have a seat. I'm just gonna start with some moisturizer. It's also a primer, so it's just killing two birds with one stone. I'm just gonna be getting in close, and we're gonna pay particular attention to your eyes because you said you really wanted to do a bold eye today. So, honestly, I was a little surprised after you told me what Melanie said last time I did your makeup. I didn't expect you to ask me to do it again. I would like to, after I do the moisturizer, just do a little bit for your eyebrows. Really quick. They look fantastic. I just want to grab a couple of the stray hairs there. So I'm just going to comb them up. I have everything ready for you both. I'm actually really excited to do it again, even though I'm terrible at it. Yeah, I just brush them up so that I can get a little trim right across the top there. Okay. Stay super still. You don't want to get eyebrows like me. I think I over trimmed on one of mine recently. Right there. There you go. There's one little straight one. And then I'm just going to pull a couple. It shouldn't hurt too bad, okay? Well, you're going back to Melanie's, right? I'll try to make it better this time. But I'm honored that you don't agree with her. That you're still good with me. Okay. Your eyebrows look great. Let me kind of brush them back down for you. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of cover. You look fabulous. Just a tiny bit under the eyes. But like me, not been drinking your water lately, have you? So I like to just start by putting quite a bit on here, and then I dab it out with a sponge. I really love the sponges because the way that they texture with the skin is just so good. So I'm just gonna go in and yeah, and it blends in beautifully. Oh, no, I'm not going. You don't remember what happened last time? This was, let's see, like 2 or 3 months ago. And you remember how she and Jason had that really uncomfortable, awkward, like public fight that happened at the get-together? Yeah. Well, I, like a dumb broad, let's get a little bit more, made an offhanded comment when I'd been drinking at the next get-together after that about how Jason wasn't at the party. And Melanie has been very cold to me ever since. Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's fair. I shouldn't have. I was trying to be funny, and that just to be funny, I'll go for jokes I shouldn't. Yeah. So I did apologize to her later, but I haven't heard from her, and that's fine because honestly, I'm gonna do just a tiny bit of foundation now to kind of help cover up the cover up, but we're not gonna go in very deep with it because I love your natural look. I love your rosy cheeks. I love your freckles. So we're just doing a very, very light dusting here for you. Well, if you want to put in a good word for me, you can, but like I said, once a month was too much for me. I would be happy to go to Melanie's like twice a year tops. Her whole once a month get-togethers is just too much. It was pretty funny. It was in bad taste, but I thought it was funny. I can't remember exactly what it was though, but you know, I had been drinking at the time, so in my head it was probably way funnier than it was. But honestly, I should make poorly timed jokes more often to get out of going to social stuff. Okay, we just went so light with the mineral one. And we can still see all your beautiful freckles. Okay. I think it's time to do the fun part. We're going to do the eyes. So, this is the palette I'd like to use today. It's purples to kind of go with your outfit. And we are probably going to go into the pinkish mauve just a little bit to warm up the cooler tone. But I want to start with black because we wanted to go bold. So, for the liner part, let me grab my liner brush. I'm just going to go into the black and I'm going to do a very, very thin line right here under your eyes. And try very hard to make it as thin as possible because we don't want it to look like mine. Raccoon-like. There we go. We're going to wing it a little to the side there. And then we're going to bring the wing into the upper lid as well. Then we're going to go in with the purples, starting with the dark. There we go. And kind of blend it out into a, kind of going for a gradient look. There we go. Just there you go. If you could look up for me. Yeah, I want to get it. I want to get into your waterline just a little bit. Look up, up, up. There you go. Okay. Okay, next we're gonna go in with this purple color, and I really wish that they had names to these colors because makeup name colors crack me up. But I'm just going to call this one bluish purple. And I'm going to line right under the black, just a tiny bit at the corner of your eye and then into the upper lid. We're going to keep the lower lid mostly just that black color. And this one's really shiny and iridescent. So we're going to mat it out with something a little less glossy. Okay. Just doing the corners here, and then I want to go into the upper lid pretty heavily with this color. I want this one to be one of the main other side. I like to do them piece by piece, kind of try to keep it more even that way. Okay. Okay, now that we've applied the bluish purple, we're going to blend it out into this more violet purple right here. And then after that, we're going to use these two matte colors right here to kind of deglossify it, and this pink mauve is going to warm everything up because they're so really cool colors. And your lip's going to be pretty warm too. I'm going to do kind of a mauve color for your lip. There we go. There we go. So, I love this. Looks so good on you whenever I do purple on myself. I feel like I look like a weird frozen clown. Okay, I'm gonna use my blendy brush so that we can get in there and blend those colors together. Trying not to blend in the black too much. We might need to go back over with black. Okay, I'm gonna get a little of that mauve color to warm it up near the brows, like this. Not much. Probably just gonna play video games with my friends online, which, you know, I prefer to going out, honestly. There we go. Gotta do my taxes too. Might do that. Actually, I really like TurboTax, honestly. I don't have very complicated taxes. I don't have that many income sources, and I don't make much, so I don't think I've ever paid at the end of the year before in my life, because I've never made enough money to do so. And I always claim 0 dependents and for my jobs. So I kind of like TurboTax. It's kind of fun, like putting in all my little gig work and seeing that I'm gonna get, you know, $500, $600 back at the end of the year. Oh, I'm just gonna save it for bills. No, I don't. Thankfully, I'm a woman of simple tastes. As long as I've got food and an internet connection and a warm roof over my head, I don't need fancy things, really. So I can just hold on to the money for necessities. Well, let's see. My biggest expense, other than like my car, owning a car is very expensive. I just gave my son money for his grades. And when I was a kid, I used to get like $12 per A that I'd get. And that's what I was paying my son, 25 years later? 20 some years later, and I felt like such a cheapo because I didn't go for inflation, so this year I upped it a little bit. And he got straight A's, so... Yeah, I didn't know he had straight A's until I was like, yeah, I'll give you like $20 an A. And he's like, well, what about for my AP classes? And I'm like, yeah, you can have more than that. I mean, I knew he was a good student, but I didn't expect him to get straight A's. Okay. We're gonna lastly go in with this white shimmery, because when I put the matte on, I still want to get line. So I'm doing kind of a graphic thing. We're gonna go in back with the black and a little line of white around the black, kind of like a reverse shadow. So we're gonna pull the liner brush back. I'm going to darken up your black line again because I kind of blended it out. There we go. Very, very simple. Very light. There we go. Bring in there. There we go. And get rid of the... So you can do the white. It's kind of more of a silver color. Not really very much, honestly. He mostly just spends it on boba. He loves bubble tea and food out with his friends. There we go. That looks fabulous. Okay, just a tiny little, we're going to do a tiny little dot here with the silver. And here. Beautiful. I love it. I think it looks fabulous. I don't think Melanie can even say anything about it. So she doesn't even do her own makeup. She goes and gets it professionally done, so. Okay. Every makeup look is incomplete without mascara, as I've learned, I think. And we're going to use Maybelline Sky High Lash Sensation. We'll do 2 layers for you, so we're just going to start and let it dry, and then do another one for you. And we'll do a little bit on the lower lash, but not a ton, because I think that sometimes looks kind of spidery, and I'm not a huge fan of it, personally. And since you're going with, just do boop, boop, and boop, boop. Okay. Close your eyes. Well, don't close them too tight. There you go. So I'm thinking I did cover up a little bit of your natural blush, and I'd like to bring a bit of that back. So I'm going to do a touch of blush, and then we're going to do a fairly light lip color because we're going heavy eyes, and I don't think you should do bold lip, bold eye. I think you should choose one. There you go. And I don't think we'll do any more on the bottom. There you go. Beautiful. I wouldn't call them sky high. It feels like false advertising. Okay. We are going to go in with a little bit of pink, just a touch, because I feel like we lost a little of your natural blush here. So, and I'm not gonna do a lot. I just want to give you a lively appearance, especially because we went with some cooler makeup, and that can kind of wash you out and make you look like a corpse, which, you know, sometimes you're going for, but not today. Very, very light. I'm going to go in with a second color. It's going to be just a little warmer. Are you guys watching a movie then? Yeah, it's a good one. Well, you know how I am though. I'm just kind of like, we can watch a movie together online. Why would I come to your house and watch it? Well, she does make good popcorn. There we go. And just a touch of highlight right on the tip of your cheekbones. Okay. Last, we're going to do your lip. Like I said, I'm going to keep it fairly mute. It's going to be this light pink mauve color, and I think it will complement. Oh, wait. Sorry. Always gotta exfoliate first. Your lips are beautiful and wonderful, but where is it? There it is. Lipstick does not look good if you have any chapped at all. So, can you stick your lips out like a goofus? Yeah, thank you. Perfect. And we're just gonna exfoliate. There we go. Okay. Just wiping it off there. There we go. Okay. Now we can put the color on. Okay. We're going to start by outlining your Cupid's bow. Very carefully. There we go. There. guess in a darker color. But we're not going to make your lips huge for this. We don't need to add any volume to them. We're going to keep them nice and mute. Well, muted. I guess when talking about a mouth thing, that has different connotations. You're not allowed to talk while you wear this makeup. No, I love doing makeup. I really do. I know I'm not great at it, but I'm really flattered that you came back again for it, because I heard what Melanie said, and honestly, I'm gonna say it was pretty hilarious. And I don't think she realized I had done it for you. I think she thought she was like making fun of you friend to friend. But I know I'm not. I don't know a lot about it, but I like it. It's like painting. It's kind of like art in a different way. Okay. See, we're just doing that light mauve color. It's very nice. Okay. Beautiful. Oh, just a little bit of highlight, I think. Right there, and there, and there. Okay. Finishing powder. Close your eyes carefully for me. And we're just gonna put this staying powder all over your face. That'll help hold it up for the night, hopefully. Okay. You are finished. You look fabulous. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you'll let me do your makeup again maybe next month for our party. Okay. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you tomorrow probably.